don't argue. There's broth in the kitchens. You need rest.
No, I need work.
There's nothing for you to do. Master Snow, tell the girl there's nothing for her to do.
Master, please.
Lark, see to it your father's brought back as soon as possible. We need him here. Then, do as Mary says. You need rest.
Aye. Thank you.
Mary, I don't have long. Father had had me ride south. What is the state of the keep?
It's grim, I won't lie to you. The place has been crumbling for years. We need food, repairs. Lark was carrying the supplies we needed.
We'll find a way. Brennan's Rest has stood through worse. But can we defend ourselves if the wildlings reach our walls?
I couldn't say. Hadn't thought he'd come to that. Caspar would know. He's at the forge, tending to the armory.
Hope Caspar's managed with what little we have.
If you've come for a repair, you'll have to wait.
Why's that?
Why don't you ask that prick Tobas?
I'm asking you.
He took my bellows off me in a game of cards. Payback, I reckon. The nasty pillock.
Payback for what?
There may have been a brawl between us a while ago. In the Frostfield Tavern. And I may have taken a few of his teeth with me for good measure. Don't tell your father. The master doesn't like me fighting, not anymore.
I'll speak to Tobas. You keep at it.
Don't do this!
This is what happens to those who plot against House Bolton.
Please, don't do this!
You're the gamekeeper here?
You're looking for Tobus. Lives right up the hill there. He ain't much for company, but he knows his game. Try not to piss him off though, yeah? Temper like a boar's, that one.
Tobus, Caspar needs his bellows back.
Oh, looky here. The bastard of Renan's Rest knows my name. What an honor. You can tell that shit Caspar his bellows are at the bottom of Long Lake. He can go get them himself if he likes. Aegon's arse, you're a thick bunch, aren't you? The bellows are gone. You want to stoke your fire? Elk bones will do just as well. You'll need some bait. Some fennel, squash, rock mushrooms. Should be plenty around. Hand them to me and I'll make the bait. Long as it gets you out of here.
Fine. Wait here.
Your elk's in a hollow up north. Now piss off.
Good. Caspar will be pleased.
Ah, how'd it go?
Your bellows are gone. You'll have to make do with these. Elk bones.
Oh, that rotten. Still. With this here, there'll be more swords in this keep than you can poke your prick at soon enough. I won't forget this. Anything you need, you come back to me.
Mary, I've done what I can around the keep. It will hold for now.
Thank you, Master. But what are you planning? You seem troubled.
We have bigger problems. I need to speak with the other houses.
You only just got home. Sir Merrick...
Sir Marek will need you to care for him while I'm gone.
Of course, Master. He'll want for nothing. And please, be careful. You mean a great deal to this place. To all of us.
Wild wildlings are setting fire to the gift. Any further south, and they'll be on our doorstep. With father too sick to fight, he tasked me to protect his lands, as his heir. But it'll take more than a name to keep Renan's Rest safe. Last Hearth wasn't ready to believe the news from beyond the wall, even coming from their former ward. They've got their own problems to deal with.
Makes more sense than a flying elixir, you idiot!
What are you two on about?
My lord, there's a white raven perched near the road to the keep. This lackwit got scared, swears it's a wildling scout.
And this genius thinks it's a gift from the old gods. Wants to boil it down and feed it to your father, my lord. Look there! Watching us like that, with those beady little eyes. Ain't that a scout?
Usually scouts stay hidden, Vin.
Not when they're wargs. They hide themselves and send out animals to be their eyes.
It's a crow, and nothing more. Are we done here?
Yes, my lord.
I'll go bring in the sheep.
We'd best get to it. Wasted half the day on this.
You want me to follow you? What am I doing here? If we'd run into this earlier... piss themselves.
Wait! I'm unarmed!
What's a wildling doing here?
Aye, I'm of the free folk and what of it? I just want to live. All that looting and killing's not for me, never was.
That's so. And if your band finds you?
They can go bugger themselves with a stick. I'll not be part of their raids. There's folk on both sides of the wall who just want to live their lives in peace. Just leave me be. That's all I ask.
I know you're not a normal crow.
Oh, traveler, hold a moment.
Any soldier with a sword. Again, better.
The extra's not for me.
Former ward. What are you doing this far from your home? I had no word that you returned to the north.
Last hearth looks just like it did when I was the Great John's ward. You are as graceful as ever.
I see you brought your father's humors with you. John and I expected our wards to be every bit as wild as your father. But you and your brothers were always so well behaved. It's heartening to see you grew up well.
I wish I was here under better circumstances. I'm sorry to hear about your husband.
He is alive, at least. Though I believe you deserve sympathies as much as I.
Yes, Father's health is failing. His affliction grows worse by the day.
He deserves better than to die this way. And with your brothers killed at the Red Wedding.
He called me home to claim the family name.
Dire circumstances indeed. I will tell the Maester to send a poultice to your father first thing in the morrow. John would want me to do anything I could for his old friend.
My lady, the men of the Night's Watch need your aid.
They always need aid, child. What can I do for you?
I returned from Castle Black with grave news. An army of wildlings marches on the wall, driven from their homes by something much worse. The dead rise beyond the wall. I've seen it with my own eyes. Steel cannot kill them. We can only hope to slow them down. Please, you must send north anything you can spare. Men, weapons, anything to help the Watch deal with this army of the dead.
Well, that's truly a story, my dear friend. You will remember, House Umber marched south with King Rob's forces. We lost some 2,000 men in the campaign. And when the Red Wedding happened, Last Hearth is in no position to lose more men. But we have not forgotten the times your family and the Night's Watch have stood with us. House Umber will not shirk its duty to the realm. There are some fresh blades and hauberks from the forgers. You may take them to the wall.
Thank you, my lady. I would stay a while longer, but I must ride on. I must speak to Lord Bolton about presenting my father's writ of legitimization to the king.
It shan't hurt to ask him about support for the wall either. I'd sooner hang Roose Bolton than ask him for help, but he is the Warden of the North. He has a duty to protect it.
here to collect the weapons Lady Umber pledged to the Watch.
About that. They's... gone.
Gone?
Gone. Someone in a black cloak said he was here for the Night's Watch. Just wanted weapons and such. Clean the whole place out.
Why you got eyes if you can't use them? Can't tell a crow from a rat.
What? Shut up! 'Twas the Black of the Night's Watch!
Could have been the Black of the Dundarians for all you know, idiot.
Could not. Why'd Lord Barrick come all the way up here? Besides, everything looks black in the dark.
Do you know where he went?
Said he was going to the wall. But he went south instead of north.
Any holdfast to the south is under Bolton control.
But the Boltons just moved into Winterfell. Dunno what they'd want with our weapons.
It ain't the Boltons, you lackwit. Why'd they pretend to be crows? Look, if they're heading further south, they'd have to go through Long Lake. We got eyes all over the last river, and they'd wear out their knees pulling that old sled they took that far south. My gut tells me they'll have a ship waiting.
You two inform the lady and meet me at the lake. I'll track down the thieves. These look like sled tracks. The tracks are fresh. Likely the thieves I'm after. Fork in the beer. They weren't very careful. One of their carts, and their disguises. There's barely any snow on it. They can't have gotten far. Looks like that guard was right.
Seven hells! Where'd they come from? Form up! Cut them down!
There's more of them!
Long Lake isn't far now. came through, the sled tracks continue towards the lake. Some of them broke off toward that hut. Dead. Executed, looks like.
Who are you?
I'm with House Tyre. I'm here for the weapons you stole.
Tyre? Who the shit is Tyre?
Doesn't matter. Hand over the weapons. The real Night's Watch needs them. The dead march beyond the wall, and before them is an army of over 100,000 wildling warriors. You must have seen them too. Some have already scaled the wall and are setting fire to the gift.
Think you need to keep from the ale. Nothing about no army is coming from the wall.
And I ain't never heard of no walking corpses, neither.
I know what I saw. Whatever your cause is, the Watch needs these weapons more than you.
Love to help. But the people of the North need 'em more. Night's Watch got a comfy castle to hide in and plenty of steel. People of the North got none of that. Damn war took everything from them. Homes, cattle, husbands, sons. Least they deserves a weapon to defend themselves with. What good's a Night's Watch if there's no one left to watch over?
No. Those weapons were pledged to the Watch.
Gods, we gotta lug all this back. I'm just surprised you remembered the way to Long Lake.
Shut up!
Or I drown you in it.
Both of you shut your mouth and put your backs into it, you blubbering fools. So, you found your weapons, did you?
All accounted for. I should continue to Winterfell.
You two! What are you standing around for? Get those weapons to the Watch! There's more than bandits to worry about on the roads these days. I'll ride with you some of the way. Where's your horse? Mount up and let's go. Come on. It's a long way to Winterfell. See what I have to deal with? Of course, the job will whip him into shape soon enough. The North does that to a man. House Umber knows that better than anyone. Except perhaps the Night's Watch.
Thank you again.
I wish you luck on your mission. Won't be easy convincing Lord Bolton to pledge support for the wall. A man like that's more likely to skin you than listen to you. And the further south you go, the less anyone will care. You'll speak of honor, duty, the ancient oaths. Those words mean little when the threat's a world away. Try telling some lordling in the Reach there's an army of the dead marching on the wall. They'll laugh. Say it's just a tale to frighten children. They'd rather close their eyes than dream of whores, silver, and wine. But I lost my appetite when I saw all those wildlings in the gift. They must be on the run from something. This is as far as we'll go. That's Winterfell down there. Watch the roads. Gods alone know who's got a handful of iron and eyes on your purse. You wouldn't be the first stranger gone missing these days.
Last Hearth wasn't ready to believe the news from beyond the wall, even coming from their former ward. They've got their own problems to deal with. Bolton rule hasn't been kind to the North. Bandits and thieves lurk around every corner, even taking steel promised to the Watch from under the Umber's noses. The small folk are growing tired of their new warden. I'd support them myself, if I didn't know he was the Wall's best hope for aid.
That's all you got. You take me for a fool.
Please, this is all we have. Have mercy!
Your mercy's at the end of this blade. I'll cut off that lion tongue and sell your daughters to the nearest brothel.
Not today, outlaw.
Sounds like you're confused about how this goes. I'll show you. that's all you got. You take me for a fool.
Please, this is all we have. Have mercy!
Your mercy's at the end of this blade. I'll cut off that lion tongue and sell your daughters to the nearest brothel.
Not today, outlaw.
Sounds like you're confused about how this goes. I'll show you.
Thank you, traveller. There's not much I can give you, but...
Is this the way to Winterfell?
Just down the road, up the hill. You can't miss it. Tell me if there's more you wish to discuss.
A Merrick's progeny, aren't you? Spare me a moment.